My entire life, I have been intrigued by all the creepy crawlies, whether they have hundreds of legs, 6 legs, 8 legs, or no legs at all. My favorite creature, my favorite animal on this planet, though, is a black widow. I actually even have a pet black widow right now. Her name is Ragu. It is very intriguing and interesting to watch her catch her prey, make her web, lay her eggs, watch those eggs hatch, and watch the babies disperse into the world out of the web. This being said, I don't believe black widows are as dangerous as thought before. I've been bit plenty of times by a black widow and have never even had to go to the doctors to treat my symptoms. This led me to looking into research and studies, which one of them really stood out to me. In 2006, they took 8 years of data and compiled it all together and found that in the United States, out of all the people during this time living in the United States, only 23,000 people were actually bit by a black widow that is confirmed. In all of those bites, less than 50% of them were actually envenomated. That means they were bitten and the poison was actually injected into their system. The rest of these people didn't even have venom put into them. Out of the ones that did have venom, less than 1.5% of them had severe symptoms, and none of them led to death. This study was done on children, mid-aged, as well as older adults. With that being said, they have found in their study, not during that 8 years, but prior to that, that if someone did suffer the rare symptoms of death, it was usually someone that was under the age of 10 or over the age of 65. And why was not because really the poison, is because their immune systems were very low. The child, because they're building up their immune system as they're growing up, and the elderly, because their immune system is breaking down. It's been very few cases of a mid-aged adult that's healthy to suffer death. And if they did, it was because during that time their immune system was compromised. When I was a child, I would catch black widows all the time. This would make my father anxiety-ridden and fear for my life, until the first time I got bit and did not have to go to the doctors. Then he just kind of let me do my thing. I still catch black widows to today. As I said, I have a pet one named Ragu. I'm not scared of them, and I hope that with this misinformation being proven as a myth and false, that people would have a better understanding and respect for this spider, because they're truly more afraid of you than you are of them. If they bite you, it's because you've put them in a predicament where that's their last option. Their poison in their bite is merely for food. But if you pinch them or squish them into a corner, they're going to bite because they know it hurts, even a human, really badly upon biting. And that can alert you to know you're pinching it in a tight situation. They usually will not even inject you with venom. There is enough anti-venom out there, and if you can get to a doctor in enough time because you do not want to suffer severe symptoms, they can be alleviated quickly. They're even coming out with an even faster acting venom. In Europe, they're studying right now and hopefully will soon be released to the public to be used when one is bitten. In conclusion, the black widow spider is truly not dangerous. It has a possibility to be dangerous and can cause death. But usually the symptoms are not going to be any more than flu-like symptoms.